Hey guys, welcome back to another edition of What Comes Next. Just a disclaimer before we begin, I'm feeling a little under the weather while recording this, so bear with me. So, as many of you guys know, I went on break this month, but I still managed to complete 3D World in time. Well, when I mean in time, I mean in the first week and a half of the month. Needless to say, not everything went according to plan, but the game was still completed. And what I mean by not going according to plan is, I played 3D World by myself. Did I still get the job done? Yes I did. But was it by myself and not how I was intending it to go? Also yes. But before we get started recapping the game, I'm gonna toss you over to Past Me again to update the tier list. Let's go have a look. Hey, back at it again with another tier list maker section. So, we only really have one this time around, which is gonna be Super Mario 3D World. Listen, 3D World was great, don't get me wrong, 3D World was amazing. But I'd say it's probably just a little bit better than SpongeBob? I don't know. I'm gonna trust my judgment. You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna put it there. Listen. There was a couple stressful moments, and I think I want to forget that. A little bit. It wasn't too bad of a game. I really liked it. Now that we have that update out of the way, let's talk about 3D World. I really enjoyed my time completing this game, even though there were definitely times where I wanted to throw my monitor out of a window. 3D World had a good balance of complicated levels and easy ones to give you a breather after you just struggled throwing a fireball for 30 minutes fucking straight. No! You have got to be Regardless, I still think this is a really good game. Beating Crown as Luigi and bringing Blue Toad to the finish line and getting his stamp felt surreal to have on recording. Moving along, let's start talking about what to expect in the month of June. Hold on a second, it's June already? Dang, that's crazy to think about. Before I get into what game is up to bat, I need to remind you guys that the Switch 2 is releasing in the first week of June. For those who have seen my stream schedule, I'm gonna wait until I have the console in my hand and everything transferred to start the game. I think that would be easier. Anyway, next up for the ShyGuy Rewind for the month of June is none other than Super Mario Maker 2, released on June 28th, 2019. How convenient to be playing it on its release month. As usual, I'll have the entire month of June to complete the game. Failure to complete the game in the time limit provided will result in a penalty being added to the next game in line, which this time is Undertale. To explain, this time around, the penalty that was written on the scene prior is the challenge if I don't beat Mario Maker 2 in time. Undertale has 3 routes to it: neutral, pacifist, and genocide. In order to get true pacifist, you need to do a neutral run. Then do the pacifist run by going back and completing things you haven't done yet. In order to get the genocide ending, you need to unalive a bunch of monsters. Which, in complete honesty, I'm not comfortable doing again. So the penalty for failing to complete Mario Maker 2 in the month will be to complete the genocide route. Rounding back to the topic, I won't have you guys guess this time around. This run will be a completion run. There's really only one objective in this game: reach 100% completion. But there's 90 missions to complete even if you reach 100% prior to that, so those count on top of that. I don't think I know of a strong point I'm gonna have for this game, if I'm being honest. It's been so long since I've even played the story mode, let alone 100%ing it. So I'll leave this area blank for now. And that's practically all I have for you guys right now. I'm sorry that this one's kinda short. Anyway, let's get things started. To June we go. See you later.